What is going on, family? We are on day, I literally just had it in front of me and it went away. Day 93 with Jesus, day 93 to freedom. Day 93 with Jesus, day 93 to freedom. We also are on day 2 of the self-love challenge. I just left the gym a little bit ago, about to get ready for work here shortly. Just wanted to hop on here because I'm not sure what time I'm gonna be getting to the house today, so I wanted to be ahead of this, I guess you could say. So we're of course on Matthew, the book of Matthew, and we are on chapter 8, I believe. Let's see. Yes, Jesus heals a man with leprosy. Large crowds followed Jesus as he came down the mountainside. Suddenly, a man with leprosy approached him and knelt before him. Lord, the man said, if you're willing, you can heal me and make me clean. Jesus reached out and touched him. I'm willing, he said, be healed. And instantly the leprosy disappeared. Then Jesus said to him, don't tell anyone about this. Instead, go to the priest and let him examine you. Take along the offering required in the law of Moses for those who have been healed of leprosy. This will be a public testimony that you have been cleansed. The faith of a Roman officer. When Jesus returned to the Capernaum, a Roman officer came and pleaded with him, Lord, my young servant lies in bed paralyzed and in terrible pain. Jesus said, I will come and heal him. But the officer said, Lord, I am not worthy to have you come into my home. Just say the word from where you are, and my servant will be healed. I know this because I'm under the authority of my superior officers, and I have authority over my soldiers. I only need to say, go, and they go, or come, and they come. And if I say to my slaves, do this, they do it. When Jesus heard this, he was amazed. Turning to those who were following him, he said, I tell you the truth, I haven't seen faith like this in all Israel. And I tell you this, that many Gentiles will come from all over the world, from east and west, and sit down with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob at the feast in the kingdom of heaven. But many Israelites, those for whom the kingdom was prepared, will be thrown into outer darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then Jesus said to the Roman officer, go back home because you believed it has happened. And the younger servant was healed that same hour. Jesus heals many people. When Jesus arrived at Peter's house, Peter's mother-in-law was sick in bed with a high fever. But when Jesus touched her hand, the fever left her. Then she got up and prepared a meal for him. That evening, many demon-possessed people were brought to Jesus. He cast out the evil spirits with a simple command, and he healed all the sick. This fulfilled the word of the Lord through the prophet Isaiah, who said, he took our sickness and removed our disease. The cost of following Jesus. When Jesus saw the crowd around him, he instructed his disciples to cross to the other side of the lake. Then one of the teachers of religious law said to him, Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go. But Jesus replied, foxes have dens to live in, the birds have nests, but the Son of Man has no place even to lay his head. Another disciple said, Lord, first let me return home and bury my father. But Jesus told him, follow me now, let the spiritual dead bury their own dead. What is this? There's something on my darn finger. I think it's like a little sticker that came off of something. I was like, what is this on my hand? Sorry about that, guys. Jesus calmed the storm. Then Jesus got into the boat and started across the lake with his disciples. Suddenly a fierce storm struck the lake with waves breaking into the boat. But Jesus was sleeping. The disciples went and woke him up, shouting, Lord, save us, we're going to drown. Jesus responded, why are you afraid? You have so little faith. Then he got up and rebuked the wind and waves, and suddenly there was a great calm. The disciples were amazed. Who is this man? They asked. Even the winds and waves obey him. Jesus healed 2 demon-possessed men. When Jesus arrived on the other side of the lake in the region of the Gadarenes. Gadarenes. Gadarenes is what I feel like. 2 men who were possessed by demons met him. They came out of the tombs and were so violent that no one could go through that area. They began screaming at him, "Why are you interfering with us, Son of God? Have you come here to torture us before God's appointed time?" There happened to be a large herd of pigs feeding in the distance, so the demon begged, "If you cast us out, send us into the herd of pigs." "All right, go," Jesus commanded them. So the demons came out of the men and entered the pigs, and the whole herd plunged down the steep hillside into the lake and drowned in the water. The herdsmen fled to the nearby town, telling everyone what happened to the demon-possessed men. I'm sorry, my phone keeps going off. To the demon-possessed men. Then the entire town came out to meet Jesus, but they begged him to go away and leave them alone. That's so crazy, man. You know what's so crazy? It's like they say pigs will like eat anything. Like you can, if you want something to disappear, throw it to the pigs. They will eat anything. And as weird as it is, they will eat humans, bones, is what I hear, all this stuff. They will eat anything. Like literally anything you feed them. Which is so strange and so weird that he cast them out and casted them into a pig. Yeah. But I just want to get on here and make this video ahead of time because I wasn't sure what time I'm going to actually making it home today. Like I said, I started a new gig. Today's my second day. And man, we just gonna keep it rolling, you know. The thing that gets me most is I did all 3 of those little things, whatever, for my self-love challenge, and it's just you know, getting myself, like, even that little bit of time of being off the 75 hard and like just like, you know, it's crazy whenever you don't have a routine and certain things in play, how things will shift and change, and you're not even really meaning to like have them shift or change. It's like, you know, so it's like it's really wild to just to see how it started shifting and changing whenever I didn't have like a routine, and because I was off the 75 hard. Now that I'm back on it, it's like routines are so clutch, bro. Like they are so clutch. Routines are so clutch, and it's like I see why people have them, because it literally just makes your day, it like makes your day make sense to me, because you're not just laying around just taking the day as it comes. It's like you got certain things you're knocking out, and I don't know, it just builds structure. That's what I feel like, and that's one of the things I feel like I enjoy about the challenge is it builds structure throughout your days. It's not just wake up and kind of just wing it and go to work, come home, you know, okay, we should eat around this time. No, it's like you build structure, and everything usually has like a time, and I love that part. So we're on day 2 out of 30, and honestly, I might kick it in January and keep going. And I told myself this morning I might go all the way to my birthday, which is like February 19th, just keep this going and start, I don't know, start stacking habits to it as well, and just see what comes from it. But day 2 of 30 on the self-love challenge. You guys already know we are on day 93 with Jesus, day 93 to freedom, and we just gonna keep this foundation overflowing, right? But yeah, I'm about to get ready and head off to work, and basically just go from there, I guess you can say. So you already know what it is. It's peace, it's love, and it's happiness. Big faith.